for tuning in to another Talk Show Tuesday. I'm your host, Allison, and I am here to bring you another topic that makes wellness easy for busy women on the go. Today we are talking about cheat meals, and everybody knows about cheat meals because usually people go on diets that are so restrictive that you crave a cheat meal. You cut out all your favorites. You cut out all the good stuff. You cut out all the things that your body needs, and therefore you cannot wait till the weekend so you can have a cheat meal. Today we are going to talk about why cheat meals do not work. Have you ever had a cheat meal that backfired, and then that cheat meal turned into a cheat day, and then oops, a cheat week, and then you just blew the whole diet? How did you feel after this happened? Were you using this cheat meal as a reward for eating healthy? Were you using this cheat meal as a reward for working out? Do you ever wonder why this type of celebration does not work? I have a theory. If you decided to go on a diet and eat healthy, it's probably because you once wanted to change the type of food that you were previously eating. Perhaps you wanted to see something different on the scale. Perhaps you wanted to feel differently in your clothing. Or maybe you just wanted to have more energy, or maybe you just wanted to be more healthy. Perhaps you wanted to get healthier to prevent disease or future health issues that would have inevitably happened to you if you continued down your same old path. If all of these things are the case, then why would you reward yourself with the same types of meals that once made you feel terrible? Why would you turn back to the old habits that once led you to that place that you did not like? These are the things that maybe you should think about before you decide to have your next cheat meal, or even before you decide to go on a diet that is so restrictive, that cuts out so many things that you cannot wait for cheat days. The issue of why people have cheat meals could be in two areas.
I interrupt this broadcast to bring you a very important message. Pear-Shaped Fitness now has journals and notebooks on Amazon.com. A journal where you can track your food, your workouts, plan your meals for the week, plan your workouts, jot down your favorite recipe, keep track of your weight and measurements, and write down how you're feeling throughout your journey all in one place with the daily food and fitness log and the food and fitness tracker. I have also developed a self-care journal to help you stress less and become your best self, because health and fitness begins with good mental health. In each section, you will find prompts to write about how you are now and prompts to help you visualize your ideal future self. The journal is also filled with blank pages so you can write about whatever is on your mind at the time. You can find these journals and more at the Pear-Shaped Fitness store on Amazon.com, linked in the description below.
Number one, I've already mentioned, your diet is too restrictive, which makes you crave what you used to eat. Number two, perhaps you've changed your eating habits, but not your mindset. Today, we're going to talk about those two things, and stay tuned until the end because I'm going to give you 18 empowering ways that you can reward yourself that do not involve food. Believe me, it's possible. Let's jump into your diet is too restrictive, making you crave what you used to eat. Let's talk about cold turkey. If you have completely changed your diet from one of carbohydrates, soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, and junk food to one with only no fat, chicken breast, broccoli, and water, you will have problems and you will want to cheat often. This is way too extreme and it will not be enjoyable for you. It won't be enjoyable to your taste buds because that's not even delicious food. Cold turkey happens all the time because we think we have more willpower than maybe we do. It may feel good today to say, okay, I'm cutting all of this out, no more. Tomorrow, I'm going on a restrictive diet, low carb, low fat, low calorie diet tomorrow. Yes. You're pumped up, you're ready. In your mind, yes, everything is great. You haven't told the rest of your body what you're about to do. So when your body receives this no fat, no carbs, low calorie diet, chicken breast, broccoli, and water, your body is saying, excuse me, where are my carbohydrates? What happened to my fat? What is going on? What is this water stuff? Where is my Coca-Cola? Where are my gin and tonics? Where is my tequila? What is happening? And if you could last a week doing this, maybe you can. Maybe you can last. You started on Monday, maybe you last until Thursday or Friday when it's time for happy hour. Oh, but no worries, this will only be a cheat meal. And then it tastes so good to your body to remember the old things. And your cheat meal turns into a cheat weekend, only for happy hours. And then boom, you've blown the whole thing. And if you will notice here, the happy hours are not the problem. It's that restrictive diet that you went on. In a lot of ways, my video, Should You Focus on Calories or Macronutrients, talks more about the restrictive diet problem in detail. So I will link it up above, but the bulk of this video is more about you've changed your eating habits, but not your mindset. So let's jump right into that. So you've changed your eating habits, but not your mindset. Quickly changing your diet, but not your mindset, is what leads you to have cheat meals as rewards. Don't get me wrong, you are definitely to be congratulated if you have had a successful week of eating healthier and working out, especially if you've had trouble with this in the past. However, why would you reward yourself with cheating? Instead of cheating, choose to reward yourself with other things besides food for a more empowering experience. I'm going to say it flat out. Food is not a good reward. We talked about this in the last video of should you snack or should you not snack? Food is kind of boring. And it's kind of boring because the high doesn't last long enough. It's short. Once you finish eating, the reward is over. That's why people tend to overeat, to get that reward over and over and over again. And just like a drug addiction, you kind of have to take the dosage up a little bit more to continue to get the same rewards. One cookie as a reward over time is not going to satisfy you. You're going to go from one cookie to the entire pack. And after you're done eating, then what? You will have to eat it again and again and again, which is what led you to want to change in the first place. Do you see the dangerous cycle? Let's eat healthy. Let's have a cheat meal, back into the dangerous cycle. So I want to eat healthy, but then I'll have a cheat meal, back into the dangerous cycle. Listen, I decided to get healthy back in 2013. It's 2022 and I just got it right in 2020. That is 7 years of failure, or not failure. Well, yes, it was failure. I'm okay with failure because failure taught me 7 years of what not to do again. That is why I'm here today to tell you all the things that I finally learned, that finally clicked for me. I'm here just to give you the tips, tricks, tools, and hacks that I learned along my fitness journey because I wish that I had this information when I started, so maybe it'll help some of you. The second reason that food sucks as a reward is because it usually causes guilt or shame afterward. Listen, we are busy women on the go. We don't have time to pack guilt or shame into the load that we are already carrying. Be truthful. Do you really feel good after a cheat meal? Do you really feel good after binge eating? Even if your taste buds or your stomach feels good for the moment, something on the inside may be subconsciously gnawing at you, telling you that was a bad decision. That defeats the purpose of a reward. By staying away completely from your old habits and not bringing them back as cheat meals, you don't have to worry about possibly overeating, binge eating, or falling back into old habits. Rewards and celebrations should cause lasting fulfillment, not guilt, shame, and that gnawing feeling in the pit of your stomach. So the first thing that you can do is when you decide to change your diet is to not go on something so restrictive. Do not take away everything that will make you want to cheat in the first place. Check out that video, Macros or Calories, to know more about how to balance your meals so that you won't even have to deal with this in the first place. Number 2 is to find ways to reward yourself that do not involve food, and let's jump into that right now. Here are 18 ways to reward yourself without food that are little to no cost and that will always leave you feeling great with no guilt or shame. Number 1, take a nap. As a busy woman on the go, a 30-minute power nap is everything I need. And it has been proven that 30 minutes of sleep during the day can provide you with the same benefits as 4 hours of restorative sleep at night. Reward number 1, maybe my favorite, take a nap. Number 2, schedule some alone time to relax or meditate. Number 3, take a leisure walk. This is not for exercise. This is a way to get outside and to look for all the beautiful things that are around you. Take this time to be grateful. See if you can find 20 things to be grateful for, or if that's too much, see if you can find 10 things to be grateful for when you just Go outside, take a leisure walk, and look around you. 4, give yourself a beauty facial mask. Number 5, deep condition your hair. 6, explore a different part of your city or your state that you haven't been to before. This is interesting because growing up in America, we only did this to find the latest restaurant. And in my adult life, I did this with my friends to find the latest bar that was opening. Why do we do this? Just for food and drinks. We have to retrain ourselves to stop only exploring for food. Why are we so food driven? Explore a different part of your city or your state or your town. How about your country? For the essence of exploration alone, not in search for food. Number 7, give yourself a scalp massage and your hair will grow in turn. See, a reward that keeps on giving. Number 8, brain dump your ideas into a journal in order to clear your mind. You can use a journal such as the self-care journal that I've created that's now available on Amazon.com to put in all of your ideas, to write down your problems, and if you have absolutely no idea what to write about, it even has guided prompts to help you. Buy yours today at the link in the description below. I recently wrote a blog post on why journaling is great for self-care and self-development, and I will link it down below. Number 9, listen to your favorite song and have a dance party. This is amazing, and this is a great way to blow off steam and to raise those endorphin levels that give you the same high as if you just had a chocolate chip cookie. But this high lasts longer than 10 seconds. Number 10, call someone you've been meaning to catch up with. Connect. 11, remodel. Transform your bedroom into an oasis. Pull out those Christmas lights, fairy lights, and string them along your ceiling or along your bed. Remove the clutter, move your bed to a new spot. Do whatever you want to, but make it your personal safe space. 12, reassess your goals and create a new challenge for yourself. We talked about this more as well in the to snack or not to snack video. People snack because of one of 2 reasons, and one of those is because people are bored. So reassessing your goals and creating new challenges for yourself is a fantastic way to always keep you busy. Because actually, have you noticed that really busy people sometimes forget to eat? Because life can be so fun and so full of challenges and so full of stimulating, meaningful work that people don't even have to think about food all the time. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to get us to here. To the point of eating delicious, healthy food when we are hungry, and to put our minds on other more important things when mealtime is over. 13, take a mental health day off from work. Truthfully, don't just call in sick, because remember, these are rewards with no shame and guilt. Even though when I was working, I could definitely call in sick without guilt. But that's another story. 14, go to the library or a bookstore and browse the books in your favorite genre. Don't just browse Amazon, this is about getting out. 15 is kind of fun. Find a record store if they still exist. I know there are a lot of indie ones in cities. Do you remember when you can go into Tower Records and listen to the latest songs that just came out and play music? Nostalgic. 16, create a reading nook in your home, or a meditation nook, or a relaxation nook. 17, work in a hobby that you love. 17.1, if you don't know any hobbies that you love, then exciting. Take out a sheet of paper and write down everything that you love to do and find your hobby. And number 18, plan your makeup and create a new look. Use that eyeshadow palette that you purchased last April that's still untouched. So are you picking up what I'm putting down here? The great thing about the rewards on this list is that they are gifts that keep on giving. And they are also self-care gifts. They are ways that pamper the mind, body, and spirit, and not only the stomach. Imagine how ecstatic you would be to hang out in your new bedroom with your fairy lights. You will feel great for days after you catch up with your old friend. You could create opportunities that you've never thought existed before. The possibilities of this list are endless. With this list of rewards and thousands more, you can reward yourself with absolute bliss and no guilt or shame or backsliding. I want to know, how do you reward yourself? Are you ready to quit cheating? Do you use cheat meals as rewards, and do they actually work for you? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Put a turkey right there. Okay, that was so Al Capone. Okay. Just had a chocolate chip cookie.